Hello students, in this lesson we will know about the life processes, and here in this video we will discuss about nutrition. So in nutrition we will discuss the digestion of food. The digestion is the process of changing food into a form that the body can absorb and use as energy or as the raw materials to repair and build new tissue. Digesting food is a two-part process that's half mechanical and half chemical. Mechanical digestion begins in your mouth as your teeth tear and grind food into small bits and pieces. The muscular walls of your esophagus, stomach, and intestines continue mechanical digestion, pushing the food along, churning and breaking it into small particles. While chemical digestion occurs at every point in the digestive system. These sensory events set off nerve impulses from your eyes and nose that trigger the release of enzymes and other substances that will eventually break down food to release the nutrients inside. The body then burns these nutrients for energy or uses them to build new tissues and body parts. So first of all, in human digestive system, we will discuss the digestion of food in mouth. Your teeth chew, breaking the food into small manageable pieces. Your salivary glands release a watery liquid that is saliva to compact the food into a mushy bolus that can slide easily down your throat on a stream of saliva. Enzymes in the saliva begin to digest carbohydrates. Your tongue lifts to push the whole ball of bolus back toward the pharynx, the opening from your mouth to your esophagus, and then through a muscular valve called the upper esophageal sphincter, which opens to allow the food through. Now we will see the digestion of food in stomach. Like the walls of your esophagus, the walls of your stomach are strong and muscular. The stomach stores food for 4 to 5 hours, and then the food mixes thoroughly with the acidic gastric juices of the stomach by the churning movement of its muscular wall and is called the chyme. Stomach juices are highly acidic blend of enzymes, hydrochloric acid and mucus. The stomach juices begin the digestion of proteins and fats into their respective bodily building blocks, amino acids and fatty acids. The proenzyme pepsinogen on exposure to HCl gets converted into active enzyme pepsin, which converts proteins to proteases and peptones. HCl also provides the acidic pH optimal for pepsins. Renin is a proteolytic enzyme found in gastric juices of infants, which helps in the digestion of milk proteins. Small amounts of lipases are also secreted by gastric glands. So this is the digestion of food in stomach. Now come to the digestion of food in small intestine. Just like your esophagus and stomach, contracting muscles line your small intestines to push food along. This part of your digestive system has its own set of digestive juices, including bile juice, pancreatic juice, and the intestinal juice. The bile released into duodenum contains bile pigments, the bile salts, cholesterol and phospholipids. Bile has no enzymes. Bile helps in emulsification of fats, that means breaking down of fats into small micelles. Bile also activates lipase enzymes. While the pancreatic juice contains inactive enzymes, trypsinogen, chymotrypsinogen, procarboxypeptidases, amylases, lipases and nucleases. And the intestinal juice contains a variety of enzymes like disaccharidases, or we can say maltase, and dipeptidases, lipases, nucleosidase, etc. Now we will see the digestion of food in large intestine. Your large intestine is also sometimes called the colon. The final stage of digestion occurs in this large intestine, or we can say colon, through the activity of bacteria that inhibit the lumen. Mucus is secreted by the glands of the large intestine, but no enzymes are secreted. Chyme is prepared for elimination by the action of bacteria, which ferment, any remaining carbohydrates and release hydrogen, carbon dioxide and methane gases. After resident colonies of friendly bacteria digest any carbohydrates or amino acids remaining in the waste and excrete smelly nitrogen, muscular contractions in the rectum push the feces out of your body and digestion is finally done. The fecal matter is temporarily stored in the rectum till defecation, or we can say egestion. So this is the digestion of food in large intestine. That is the last stage of digestion. And now we will see the absorption of digested foods. So the absorption is the process by which end products of digestion pass through the intestinal mucosa into the blood or lymph. It is carried out by passive, active or facilitated transport mechanisms. Absorption is the movement of molecules across the gastrointestinal tract into the circulatory system. Most of the end products of digestion like glucose, amino acids, fatty acids, along with vitamins, minerals and water are absorbed in the small intestine lumen by 4 mechanisms for absorption. First is active transport, second is passive transport, third is facilitated transport and fourth is osmosis. Active transport requires energy. You can see here in this picture of human digestive system, this is pharynx and this is stomach, while this is small intestine and this is the large intestine and here is the anus. So you can see propulsion includes swallowing, peristalsis, that includes the organs esophagus, stomach, small intestine and large intestine. While mechanical digestion includes chewing, which occurs in mouth, and churning, which occurs in stomach, and segmentation, which occurs in small intestine. So these 3 steps are in mechanical digestion. And then during absorption, nutrients and water from digested food products went to blood vessels and lymph vessels, which occurs in small intestine, and water to blood vessels which occur in large intestine. So students, this is all about digestion of food and human digestive system.